And we'd already planned on going the week for her sister's wedding, but then we're like, okay, well, we can do our honeymoon up here. But we were going from Ann Arbor, where the wedding was held, to South Haven, and that's where like kind of all of her family was meeting back up. And on the way there is when we were contacted, and we were just kind of like, it was like a really big adrenaline rush for us, like majorly, because we were just like, wow, this is gonna like change everything.
And I could just hear Dakota's half of the conversation, and I was just I could not figure out what was going on. It sounded like really weird and secretive, and when Dakota got off the phone, he explained it all to me. They'd gotten in trouble for things that they found unreasonable, standing up for their employees, discussing that perhaps some managers weren't doing a good job of training, or just other things that were just sort of ingrained problems at Blooming Foods, and when they brought them up, they were written up and gotten into trouble in general. So
like the HR department, for example, would be writing up managers. So it was kind of like chaotic, and I felt this person that reached out to us felt like it was definitely kind of like out of control, and then it was needed to be known. And then
because managers actually have a lot less rights than we do. Like, they can't say that they're for the union without we have legal protection. We can't be fired or get in trouble for saying that we're pro-union, but if our manager said that he could get in trouble for that, because he's not protected under the National Labor Relations Act. And so this particular manager knew that there was nothing that he could do personally.
So that's why he contacted you guys?
Yeah.
Yes, and he contacted me in particular because I think he just knew that I had like my social work background.
One of the biggest problems with Blooming Foods is its completely broken grievance procedure, and the fact that people start there and they have really, really just high expectations for what it's going to be and for what they want to do to make it even better. And which isn't, I don't want to make it sound like everyone who works there is just like defeated, but there's a certain sense of that where at least like people just accept that there's no point in complaining about anything, because at worst you'll get in trouble for it, and at best nothing will happen.
So this is what happened over Labor Day weekend, that Sunday. Like, it was just like, there was 25 people.
I want to say this. So this was 10 days after we had first met with Scott, 10 or 11 days.
Yeah.
A week after we first met with Scott, we had the first union meeting we had at our house. There were like 15 people there. And we told Scott and the other reps, we said, all right, we're going to go out Sunday and Monday, which is Labor Day weekend, and we're just going to sign up everyone we see. And they were like, haha, sure. So they gave us like 50 cards, okay, of these authorization cards. And by like Sunday, we're running out. And Monday, on Labor Day, we have to drive up to Martinsville to meet Scott. And we brought him like 80 cards that we had signed. And he couldn't believe it. I mean, not that he thought we couldn't do it, but it was like just a really motivated campaign.
Doing this made us feel alive, definitely.
My first thought was just like, I've been waiting for this my whole life. This is perfect, and it's perfect for Dakota and I as a couple too.
Married life ain't hard if you got a union card, and a union man has a happy life if he's got a union wife. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union till the day I die.